announced a critical minerals deal with Ukraine focused on rare earth minerals, which Ukrainian President Zelenskiy is expected to sign later this week. The deal is seen as pivotal for strengthening US-Ukraine ties and ensuring continued American support for Ukraine's war against Russia. Trump stated that the deal would allow access to Ukraine's rare earth minerals in exchange for the billions of dollars in aid Ukraine has received from the United States. The deal is also considered a first step towards a potential ceasefire with Russia. The White House views this as a long-term security commitment to Ukraine, and although tensions have risen due to the US siding with Russia in the peace talks, Trump mentioned that a peacekeeping force might be necessary in Ukraine if a settlement is reached. Though he did not elaborate on the specifics, Kyiv had initially rejected the original US proposal, citing concerns over insufficient security guarantees and a hefty $500 billion price tag, which they argued would burden future generations with unsustainable debt. However, Washington has now adjusted the terms, including removing unfavorable clauses in effort to reach an agreement. Brian, my colleague with us on the broadcast, to talk more about this. Brian, Donald Trump just a few days ago called Zelensky a dictator, and now here he is signing a deal with him.
Well, definitely we need. Now the minerals deal will also mark a very significant shift in both US-Ukraine relations, and also signals a broader transformation in American foreign policy under Trump. Now this agreement also, though it's still lacking firm security guarantees for Ukraine, but also underscores Trump's transactional approach, where aid is directly tied to economic returns also for the US. Now, very importantly, we need to note this as well, that for Ukraine, this deal is both a necessity and a compromise as well, with war still ongoing and concerns over dwindling military support. Now, Kyiv has likely also saw securing an agreement despite its concessions as a way to ensure continued US backing. However, the lack of solid security assurance raises concerns about whether Ukraine might be less vulnerable in future negotiations with Russia.
Brian, appreciate you joining us.